afternoon baseball now on a Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Reds find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Iglesias.
Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Jesse.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. Lifetime versus this pitcher, batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. Bader racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this line
belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Ozuna, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bader moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's fresh off a 5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going here. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ozuna looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Another try at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Now a long throw to third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Swinging a soft liner, base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he thought it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher.
So the base is empty here with one away, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Carpenter's got to get rid of it. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Two-seamer fighting to get inside, and he closed the screen door right there. Nice base hit down the line.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Bader is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Striding in, Jose Martinez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Holiday. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's Holiday with a drive. This is to deep left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Holiday on third. Puig is over at second with 1 down in the inning. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Brett Cecil is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Anthony DeSclafani, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit well again down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. In now for the Reds, Billy Big Daddy. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Here's Colton Wong now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The third base.
Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carpenter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Holliday. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the run. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
No shortstop.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Now in the box, Yadier Molina 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity. Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at fourth time. I'd be looking here.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Liner toward right center. Puig is there as he makes the catch. Dominic Leone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Bader patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In now, Matt Carpenter. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Carpenter isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Holiday on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Settling in now, Billy Big Daddy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This one is launched. Look at this. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 42 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Line drive to center field. Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in,
The
Jose
second baseman,
Peraza. Lifetime
Jose
versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Matt Holliday trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. No balls and one strike. 0-1 the count to Molina. Hit hard towards center. And Molina's aboard a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Line towards center field. Holiday is there, and he has it for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up. The tag gets one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Winker moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the. John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
60, John.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting. The catcher, Devin.
Standing in now, Devin Mesoraco. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here's the Reds pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Brebbia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And
he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Winker is after it. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Billy Big Daddy. He's 1-for-4 for the game.
The first baseman, Big Daddy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw won't get him.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Gant comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's Jose Peraza as he swings and hits a laser to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Slow little roller to third, and that's the second out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Big Daddy is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher.
The shortstop.
Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
First delivery to him on the way. Shot toward right center. Bader is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jesse Winker.
From the stretch. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn another one. Their 4th. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Winker is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. So digging in now, Matt Carpenter 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Cincinnati Reds scored a lucky 13 in this one. Anthony DeSclafani earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jack Flaherty gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. Eugenio Suarez aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock them in. He's been like white hot.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Lagares is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Not to jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting streak here.
And you get above 20 games, you start thinking about it every at-bat when you take that donut off on the on-deck circle. 25 games, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Fastball swung on and missed. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going. I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. This is line to left. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. This one's down to third. Suarez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Jose Peraza. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
Digging in, Matt Holliday, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holliday on just one pitch.
Batting 7.
In now is Yasiel Puig, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that's the third out. 1-2. Cano waits on the first pitch.
The second baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Dominic Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Cano on third with 2 out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
0-2, here it is. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Cano is under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that left-handed pitcher, that's right, Alex Wood, will hit next. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Digging in for a second at bat, Jesse Winker, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Billy Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the Mets pitcher, Zach Wheeler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Hit out towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Grounded down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Yasiel Puig flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitcher.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
In now, Alex Wood. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 0-2 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's another 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig moves over. 1 down.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Line toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Winker makes the catch, and that'll retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 33.
Ready once again, Jesse Winker. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Matt Harvey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Kipnis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses up and in.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
striding in for the Indians, Jake Bauers. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. One and one. Bauers, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower.